Someone's dream on the street corner. An unrealized ideal is shattered. Like tears flooding the city.
Hello everyone, holy crap. RPG Kim can get back with some more Raincoat. In the previous video, we wrapped up chapter 2 and it ended in a mysterious way. Now,
someone whispers.
How's this one gonna start?
As they drown in a melted dream.
Okay. Chapter 3. No longer a detective. Well then. Interesting. Also, who are you?
That was quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew. Would you like to join me next time?
No, thanks.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about taking off your clothes, you can hop in with them on. I do that once every 3 times anyway.
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
Friends?
Yes, I want to be your friend. How about you?
Huh?
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining a pyramid scheme or something.
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure. My name is Makoto Kagutsuchi. Nice to meet you.
Alright, Makoto Katsuchi. Hello.
Hi, I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask. He's probably waiting for you to do that.
About that mask.
Oh, this? Interested? This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history. It is said my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity. That's why I must keep my face hidden, or I can't even hold a normal conversation.
Okay.
So what is this demonic blood, you might ask? I did my own research on the matter. It goes back 500 years. Back then, this land was comprised of over 200 kingdoms, great and small.
I think I got it now, thanks.
Oh, are you sure?
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
This is my home. It's the highest point in town, the top floor of Kanai Tower.
The top floor of that tower?
What a lovely view.
Are you serious? He's like Stark levels rich. Hey, let's take a selfie while we're here.
Why am I here?
I assumed you were playing in the river. However, it's not good to get carried away. You were lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you. So I had you brought here. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if we just let you die.
What about everyone
You're
else?
here from the lowest part of town to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
I see. Chief Yako, Lara, Tetsuhiko, Fubuki, Vivia. I hope they're all okay. It's all my fault. The Peacekeepers have it out for us because I've been butting into cases, pretending to be a detective.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
I'd
it's your
followed the
fault.
Chief's advice and stayed put at the agency, none of this would have ever happened.
There you go. acting like some tragic heroine again. The only people who'd give you any sympathy for that shtick are the possessive types drawn to the naive. Just forget about it all and be positive. Say you have amnesia and reset your past.
After losing my memories, the Nocturnal Detective Agency was the one place where I felt like I belonged. If that's gone, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you're lucky to be alive. Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
They're not dead. They have to be alive somewhere.
Oh, we have lots of visitors today. You might want to hide for now, Yuma.
Uh-oh.
Hide? Why?
You don't want to go play in the river again, do you?
What do you mean by that?
Master, I've got a bad feeling about this. Do as you're told and
Is
hide.
it peacekeepers?
But where am I supposed to hide? Where should I hide?
Hide somewhere already!
Yeah.
Looks like we have lots of guests today. Maybe I should order in. No longer a detective. Trying to think, like, there's obviously could be something over here and maybe something over here, but I'm like trying to think of like what other locations they could be. Oh, I'm just so glad that they got rid of the new thing for the glossary, like, thank God. There's only a why is it still showing the picture with oh well. There's only a Ethereal Academy case. He took the true culprit's lives, deeming it necessary for the truth. He decided to continue trying to be the heroic detective, believing the truth could save more lives. He's an optimist glazed man whose investigations usually entail trying to pick up girls around the city. Those attempts are rarely successful due to his goofball nature, though he doesn't mind. Uncomfortable around blood and corpses, he prefers undercover investigations of those involving murder. After providing him the opportunity to sneak around Ethereal Academy, he began referring to Yuma as my man. His forte is disguise, the ability to change his voice, appearance, and build, virtually and mentally masquerading as the target person. The backpack he always carries is required to the use of this ability. Well, this is kind of a spoilers, but sure. I mean, yeah, I guess. The suspicious masked man, talent cat's cradle. Dislikes olives, likes raw ham. The ignorant masked man that lives on the top floor of Kanai Tower. His tendency to speak in riddles makes it difficult to ascertain his true nature, but he seems to have ulterior motives. You're a cube now. The vice director of the Tarasa Corporation Peacekeepers beseech a woman who ruthlessly crushes the opportunity and shows no mercy to those who defy her. She was as punishment for being outwitted by the detectives during the Ethereal Academy case. The Peacekeepers took her away to be crushed into a presser. Six months ago, after quarreling with Aiko over the lead role, she murdered Aiko and made it seem like a suicide. Yasuko, Waranu, and Kurne exacted revenge by poisoning and killing her on stage. Now she has her thing back. Aiko, but after Katarina murdered Aiko, she plotted revenge with her two remaining friends and killed Katarina on stage during a performance. When she was solved, her soul was wreathed by Shinigami, resulting in her death. She was once close friends Yasuko, Kurne, and Aiko. I feel like they're all just gonna have the same update. Yep, that's all they're basically gonna say. Who died 6 months ago. Peacekeepers declared she committed suicide with jumping out through, but she was actually murdered by Karin. She's an informant! Student informant. She's quick to get along with people she meets, having a lifelong fascination with detectives. She couldn't pass up an opportunity to talk to one and shout Yuma. She was about to be arrested for the Theater Club murder, but was released after Yuma revealed the truth. She holds deep trust to rescue Yuma. Oh wait, before we do that, I forgot I did pick up a gumshoe gab for... Oh, I got one for Halara? Oh, it was Halara's. Okay. The Iron Coffin Bed. Find the secret of the toys. Princess Kaguya in the Bamboo Grove. Alright, let's watch this memory.
You got some nerve stopping me.
Oh.
There'd better be a proper reason for this.
It's about something you mentioned. You developed post-cognition just 3 days after joining the World Detective Organization.
Yes, but I still had the gift of psychometry before I joined the WDO. What made you want to ask about it?
I can't help thinking about it. Do I really lack a forte?
You have that coalescence ability.
That's not exactly my ability. It's different, sorta. Anyway, I refuse to believe I don't have a real forte.
So you want to find out if you do?
Yes, that's right. I figured you'd be the most knowledgeable about fortes here. If I have any sort of ability, you may be able to help me remember it.
That's no good. There you go again, depending on others.
Very well. That'll be 100,000 yen.
100,000? I figured Halara wouldn't do it for free, but it's worth it if it helps me remember my abilities. All right. I'm a bit short at the moment, but I'll pay you back one day.
Good. It's a deal. I will provide you useful information as long as time permits. Now, let's start with the prerequisites. Master detective abilities are often linked with original talents and dispositions. That is typically the case.
Linked with original talents?
Take, for example, a master detective who can hear the thoughts of others. Prior to awakening that ability, they excelled at imagining what other people were actually feeling. A master detective who can create electricity may have had a tendency to emit static charges before that. Oftentimes, you can catch glimpses of their power before their forte is realized. The prerequisite for my postcognition was psychometry. I was practically born with it.
Halara, you already started with such an amazing ability. But how did you manage to get it in the first place?
It's hard to explain. Superior detectives like myself cannot be measured by a commoner's logic.
I see.
Anyway, this is about your ability. Once we figure out your strengths and talents, we could at least predict what your power may be. That is, if you have one to begin with.
My strengths?
It has to be what you know best. Think about it.
My strengths are...
Well, I can cook.
I can cook, I think.
I may be getting paid for this, but I don't have that much free time. I will leave if you aren't taking this seriously.
Sorry. My strength is... If I had to pick something, I'd say the will to never give up.
Oh.
At least, I think so.
Oh well.
You actually said it out loud yourself.
I see. The fact that you haven't given up on your search for an ability is proof enough of that. A tenacious heart that never gives up. An ability stemming from that. Perhaps it could have something to do with immortality.
Immortality?
That's nothing but my theory, though. Even death cannot defeat you. Wouldn't you say that embodies the concept of tenacity well?
That's true, but there's no way to verify if I am or not.
Incorrect. You just need to try dying once.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I was joking.
It's really hard to tell.
Well, that should do it. Time's up. I'll excuse myself here. Don't forget, you owe me 100,000 Xian.
Oh, wait! Alara's gone. I'm beginning to worry more about my debt than if I can remember my ability.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even closer.
Okay, so during all that, I was paying attention to this, but I was also looking through. It's like, yeah, let's look at all the lists of like all these gaps. So the good news is I haven't missed any. Like I can still go and get some of the ones that I don't have yet. This one that we just watched, this one was only accessed in chapter 2, where we picked it up. But all the other ones we can go pick up at some point. So, but although I think there's a lot of Fubukis, I think a lot of Fubukis are tied to this chapter. So yeah. But also, Kanai Ward's highest welcome is also one that's here as well, so. Check out the poop. You could have said shell. And there we go. I'll probably go pick up these, and then I'll probably just like watch a couple of them later.
Wow!
This kitchen's incredible. What if he cooks for himself?
Well,
With this kind of opulence, you know the personal chef somewhere in the mix. Let's hide.
That's the director of the Peacekeepers, Yumi Hellsmile.
It's rare to see you all the way up here. Maybe this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man.
Damn good day to you.
Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
So what brings you here? If it's a treat you're looking for, I have some homemade cookies.
Unfortunately, I only accept tricks. I heard a rumor that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true, could it?
Detective? Whatever do you mean?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever. If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be... I'll be back. The Peacekeepers are always watching you.
Yuma, you can come out now.
Well, thanks.
That was the director of the Peacekeepers, wasn't it? You know him?
Our relationship isn't so shallow that he's a mere acquaintance, but I wouldn't call it a friendship either. If I must call it something, I'd say he's like a shadow. We all have our own inseparable shadows, right?
Boy, howdy.
Who are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
That doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest. I love this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future. That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, a cold rain falls within my heart. By the way, I hear that you're a detective. I didn't know they still existed in this town.
I'm a trainee. There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Naturally, this means you have some knowledge about this place.
I suppose so, yes.
Even as we speak, a disaster strikes Kanai Ward. You could say Amaterasu Corporation is responsible.
You could
For
say.
years
you
now, the
realize, right?
tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
The power balance?
The company has gotten too big. Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion. As a result, the power structure has been completely thrown off balance. Amidst it all, the Peacekeepers took charge. They've imposed strict rules within the company and eliminated anyone who refused to obey. The corporation was on the brink of collapse, but the Peacekeepers managed to regain order. And I'm sure you can easily imagine what happened after that, right?
That
Yeah.
order took hold over all of Kanai Ward.
You're a sharp one, Detective. They fly the banner of order and force laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please. They can overturn laws on a whim, which permitted bribes to be exchanged at a rampant pace. This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like a police force, but they hold much more power than that.
As their name suggests, in the beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it. After Kanai Ward's isolation, Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect their secrets. Taking advantage of the corporation's supply routes, the Peacekeepers began trading with the military industry.
Wow, they sound like some dictatorship's army.
Before anyone realized, they were the most powerful force around. I'm sure they saw everyone else as incompetent, which led them to believe that those with the power should rule. The shadow that hangs over this city is none other than the threat of the Peacekeepers. Their tyranny continues to this day. They will never stop, even after they've gained control over everything.
So that's the situation the city is enduring.
It's a pretty
At
big
this
one.
rate, Kanai Ward will continue to decay. More innocent civilians will fall victim to them. That's why I want to stop the Peacekeepers on this reckless path of theirs. I do so as a citizen who loves Kanai Ward. I need the help of people like you.
Like me?
I mean detectives.
He needs detectives? Something about this sounds fishy.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean by that?
In Kanai Ward, the only ones that can stand up to the Peacekeepers are outsiders like yourself.
True.
That's why, in order to save this city, I need your cooperation. Detectives are the only ones who can save this place. That is what I believe. But what about you?
Save this city. Chief Yako also asked the same thing. If their goals are the same...
Hold it right there, Master. You're gonna agree just like that?
But he's asking for my help as a detective. I have to respond.
Jeez, think about it for a sec. The way he's talking, he probably works for Amaterasu. In other words, you're not sticking your neck out for an impossible crime here. It's just a spat between adults. What do you think you can do about it?
But we should at least talk to him about it first.
He's obviously taking advantage of you. You're so gullible. Listen, detectives need to suspect others all the time. Besides, can you really trust anybody in a mask like that? He's not normal. Everything feels so ominous about this.
Yeah, but
You're better off not associating with him. Trust me on this.
It's rare for you to be so absolutely against something.
I mean, she was really against
I owe you a
with-
lot for saving my life, and it's true. I don't know him enough to be sure if he's trustworthy.
Oh, this reminds me. Speaking of detectives, is number 1 in town as well?
Huh? Number 1?
I mean the guy at the top of the World Detective Organization. Things would go much faster if he were here.
Don't answer that.
Oh, you know about number 1?
Huh? Don't you?
I've only heard of him recently. I don't know much about him.
I see. Well, that's no surprise. He's a shut-in who rarely appears out in public. But if you get the chance to talk to him, please ask him to come visit soon. Tell him his son is in trouble.
Huh?
Son?
I'm joking. Anyway, I've kept you here too long. If you're looking for your missing friends, you better move fast.
That's right. I have to go look for everyone. I need to get going. Thank you for saving me.
No problem. Don't worry about it. But please, consider cooperating with me.
Right. Oh, also, I should ask you this while I'm here. Do you have any idea what Kanai Ward's ultimate secret could be? Or does the word homunculus sound familiar to you?
No, I have no idea. Sorry I couldn't be of help.
I see.
Yeah, I see.
Now
You
go on and
liar.
look for your friends.
Right.
Alright, first things first, obviously we're going to try to do all the side quests, and I'm going to pick up some of the gumshoe gabs that I can right now.
So that's my... Is that it? I thought there would be more emotion involved.
Interesting. Okay, so there's a tie between Yuma and him. Okay. Alright, well, we're seeing you. I'm seeing you what you're putting down there, boy.
Given how tall the building is, the elevator took forever to come down. Since he lives on the top level of this tower, he can't be an ordinary person. Makoto Kagutsuchi? Who is he? How is he connected to Amaterasu Corporation?
He brushed it off, but he's affiliated with them. He knows that dangerous Peacekeepers director. Not to mention, he knew an awful lot about the internal workings of the corporation.
He talked about saving the city, but is he on our side? Or could he be...
Either way, you're better off not getting involved. Let sleeping gods lie, as they say.
Are you sure you're one to say that?
Oh, you're right!
Anyway, I'm worried about Chief Yako. Let's go back to where the detective agency was at the riverbank.
Let's see.
I wonder what happened to Fuzzhead and the others.
They're fine. This is truly...
One tall building. Imagine diving off the roof. Yuma district, okay. Alright, we're gonna go pick up a couple of the, well, we'll pick up side quests and other side quests. But I also want to pick up the gumshoe gabs. And we might watch like one or two of them in this part before I continue on. Or I might do, like, I'll probably pick them up. Okay, let's see here. So far... Alright, there's a quest. Can't stand Mako, but doesn't seem to directly antagonize him. I'll probably... We got one at the clock tower there. I don't think there was one over here. I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I already picked up the one that wasn't here. There was one. I don't think there's any more at the clock tower. I think the only one at the clock tower was Halara's first one, so I'm gonna go do that. I think I only picked up one that was at the school, so. Hey, you there.
Huh?
Who? Me? That's right. What do you think of Conai Ward as it is now? Well, exactly my point.
What?
You haven't said anything yet. You were at a loss for words just now, right? That says everything about the current state of the city.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Ever since the isolation started 3 years ago, Conai Ward has been more and more insular. Things can't continue this way. Cannot lock ourselves away. Must step into the outside world. We don't. Conai Ward has no future.
No.
He's saying some pretty radical stuff. I wonder if he's caught the attention of the peacekeepers. Other opposite corporations controlling Conai Ward, oppressing us. It's only once we are free from the bondage of isolation that Conai Ward can truly flourish. Don't you agree, comrade?
Huh?
Comrade? Who, me? Of course. Come, we must reveal how thoroughly disillusioned Conai Ward's residents are with a survey. Huh?
All right.
All right. I have to survey the local residents, right? Not so fast. Let's carefully consider the methodology. You never know who might be monitoring us. Right. Why are we even doing this in the first place? Listen closely. An affirmative response will be sunshine, while a negative response will be rain. Okay. I mean, sunshine. Can't go wrong calling it a survey either. Let's change it to the weather in Conai tomorrow. Conai Ward tomorrow. Okay, sunshine. Excellent, I'm counting on you.
For now.
Survey, huh? It'd be best to get opinions from all sorts of people.
Then,
All you gotta do is go around to different areas and talk with people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For now, let's try asking 3 people. Okay, well, the good news is there's nothing in, like, I don't think where I'm at right now will have any. So. Go to the school and pick that one up. Does it really need to take that long in order to do frickin' loads? Like, goddamn. Oh, hey, this is the real teacher. Whoa, what is it? A normal person. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for startling you.
No.
Don't worry about it. I feel like I've seen this person somewhere before.
yeah, that's right.
Didn't the shirty detective use his disguising powers to look like her? Oh wait, I meant disguising powers.
Right.
Oh right, that's why I recognize her. Do you happen to know the other me as well?
What do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean? I've heard recently that another me has been seen at this academy. Since then, a mysterious figure has been following me. Not just around the school, but outside it too. It's terrifying.
Maybe.
Could that have been Daisuhiko in disguise? Do you know something? Whatever it is, please tell me. Well,
For now,
you'll be in a heap of trouble if the truth gets out. You make something up. What should I say? Who's the other me? What is that shadow? It was a doppelganger?
Yeah.
It must be a doppelganger. A doppelganger?
And that's what happened.
That's right. They transform to look like their victim. The real person dies if the two ever meet. Die!
Well,
That's how the urban legend goes, at least. I don't know how true it is, though. Please, I'm scared enough as it is.
sorry.
Sorry, that was a bad joke. Couldn't help but notice your outfit. Are you a detective? I had no idea there were still detectives in Kanai Ward.
Well,
Yes, I am. Could you look into the shadows following me? Please, I need to understand what's happening. She does seem really troubled by this. I'm going to assume that no matter what you picked, that first one wouldn't matter. Alright, I accept your request. Really? Thank you so much. I'll let the academy know in case you need to investigate around there.
I get it.
I'm onto you, Master of Scum. You took this request so you can get into this girls' school, right?
huh?
Of course not. I'm just helping someone in need. But don't we already know the culprit? There's no reason to investigate at all.
But
That may be true, but there might be a stalker.
Huh?
Yeah, you just want to take another peek inside the girls' academy, don't you? Is something the matter?
for now,
No, I'll start my investigation right away. Thank you. I'll leave it to you. I leave it to you. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Sure. What is it?
you know,
Have you heard about a suspicious person being seen in the school recently? Sounds suspicious? Come to think of it. I heard an outsider got into the academy during that incident with the theater club the other day.
Told you so.
See, I'm telling you, it's this shorty detective. Every day since then, people have been seeing a suspicious figure. Everyone in class is talking about
I
it.
see.
See. Every day, huh? Every day I'm shuffling.
You mind?
Do you have a minute? I've been asked by your teacher to conduct an investigation. Yeah, okay. I have practice soon, though, so I can't talk long.
Yeah.
That's fine. So have you seen a suspicious figure around the academy recently? Suspicious figure? I haven't seen one, but a friend of a friend saw someone leaving the teacher's office in a hurry one day.
Huh?
That could be the culprit. She hid and took a closer look, but it was just the music teacher. Maybe this is all just one big
I
hoax.
see.
I see. Thanks for your help. Looks like there's a gymnasium plastic black bracket. On to gym clothes now. Regular uniform's not doing it for you anymore. Master's perviness is entering new territory. Don't need to go this way right now.
Say,
Since you have permission, it'd be a good idea to use the other entrance instead of going in this way.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. I want to see, like, how many... Like... So, there's one on, like, the 3rd floor, and there's 2 on the... Or is that just... I think that's just inside, so that's not a big deal. So, yeah, I guess it's only on the 2nd floor. Excuse me, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you. Ask me? You seek the knowledge of a journalism club member? But of course, how can I be of service?
You know,
She sure has a unique way of talking.
for now.
Has anything strange happened around the academy recently? Something strange? Well, I would certainly be the person to ask. Now let's see. There was the tragic tale of the revenge during the theater club performance. The principal's purloined to pay. A music teacher's first love. The disappearance of a mysterious and beautiful student. Those are the hot topics of the day. Information on signs of a suspicious figure? A suspicious figure? Who can say? I don't deal in spooky
I
stories.
see.
Seems like she's not good with scary things.
Thank you.
Thanks for the information. Please let me know if anything comes up. Sure, leave it to me. Okay. I mean, my guess is she's probably just wanted to follow around the teacher. That's my guess. It's her. But, could literally be anyone else.
You mind?
I'm investigating rumors of a suspicious person on school grounds. Could I talk to you for a minute? A suspicious person? First I've heard of it.
You know,
Have you noticed anything unusual happening lately? Well, my super nice teacher has seemed out of it lately. When I call out to her, she doesn't respond.
maybe.
The same teacher requested my help. She must really be at her wit's end. Plus, she seemed to be tailing another teacher. She was walking so sneakily. That's the only suspicious stuff I've noticed.
Thank you.
I see, thank you. So it just seems like a teacher's tailing another teacher, it just seems, so...
You mind?
Excuse me. Hello. Are you the one helping out our teacher? Yes, I am. How did you know? I saw the two of you talking from the window.
I see.
Then I'll cut to the chase. Have you noticed anything strange about the school or our teachers lately? It's just between you and me, but someone had apparently been stealing the teacher's belongings.
Huh?
What? Small things like our handkerchiefs and pens are eventually got missing from the teacher's office. But outsiders rarely ever come to the school grounds. I think it's causing her a lot of stress.
Thank you.
I see. Thanks for your help.
In that case,
Most students are allowed in the teacher's office, right? Which means
that should be enough.
that's probably all the information we're going to get.
say,
So, did you figure out who the culprit is?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Culprit is a teacher. A teacher? Which teacher?
Yeah.
The music teacher. She was mentioned in several of the students' stories, so she has to be the stalker.
I get it.
So it wasn't the story detective after all.
Let's solve this
Then
thing.
it's time to report back. What is it? Have you figured out who the shadow is?
Yes.
Yes, but first,
You're the culprit.
I know you're hiding over there. Come on out. Huh? You? What are you doing here? What's this all about, detective?
The culprit is...
This person is the culprit, or rather the stalker. I'm sorry, but it's your fault. What do you mean? You said you liked me the other day. It was the first time someone said that to me. I said that?
No way.
Oh no.
Come on!
This has to be the Shuri detective stink all over it. He causes problems even when he's not normal. I don't recall ever saying that. It must have been a bit of a misunderstanding. Your platonic words might have been taken as a confession of love. So I just jumped to conclusions? No, I'm sure it was my fault for misleading you. I'm so sorry. No, it's all right, really. Phew, looks like I managed to cover it up.
The investigation's going
I believe
great.
that should settle things. Yes, thank you so much. I can finally rest easy. Let me thank you as well.
No.
No problem. Well, if you'll excuse me. Huh?
What?
You're not gonna try and get into the academy again, are you? Dressed like that?
No.
Of course not. Just want to take a quick look inside. Really? Yes, really. Alright, let's conduct this survey. Sunshine, rain. What's the weather gonna be like?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, would you be willing to answer a survey? Yeah, good time, I guess. What do you want us to ask? Are you delusioned by Kanai Ward's subservience to Tarasu Corporation? You have your mind. What would you do if the peacekeepers had heard you just now? Get yourself in all the trouble you want. Don't drag me into it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't agree more. Being said, not happy about it. It sucks to always have to worry about who might be watching you. I wish someone could do something about it. You going to keep out with that survey? Want your back out there, alright?
Thank you very much.
Right, thanks. I think all the Gumshoe Gab ones... Yeah, so the Iron Coffin Bed is one that I can still grab. The other ones are from later chapters. Going against it with the big guy, I believe that's one I can grab now. Or it's one I can grab in this chapter, but I can't grab it yet. Yeah, I can't grab it until I get to a different area, and then the other one's in a separate chapter. So I can get the next two of Daisahiko's in this chapter. For Buki, I can get her first one from there. And lunchtime in the business district isn't until the next chapter. Or not later in this chapter. Vivia, Can't Live Without Books, I can get. And I think I can get majority of the other ones in this chapter as well. Yeah, everyone but the last one can be caught in this chapter. So that's good. Alright, let's look at these requests. Young hearts want to break free. Okay, on to the next.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, would you be willing to answer a survey? A survey? I don't mind, but what's it about? Are you disillusioned by Kane Ward's service to Amaterasu Corporation? Oh dear, I didn't hear a single word of what you just said.
Then
Then I'll say it again. Cut it out! The peacekeepers will hear you.
sorry.
Sorry. Of course I'm not happy with how things are, but it's not something you talk about openly. Also, you wouldn't have much of a problem if the peacekeepers weren't so corrupt. As it stands, they essentially control Amaterasu. I wonder if there's anything we can do. By the way, I never forgive you for report this to Amaterasu. I'll haunt you forever. I would never do that. Well, the next one seems to be at the church, but I can't really go there, can I? So we'll just go back to the main district. Alrighty, here we are, back to Kawasaki district. Oh, hey, it's Sam.
Hey! He ran away when he saw me the other time, too.
Maybe you did something?
I don't think so. He's a complete stranger.
You sure you don't need to hurry to the riverbank? You might find Fuzzhead's corpse and then some.
No, that's not true. Don't say ominous stuff like that. Who was that? And why did they run when they saw me?
Who cares? It's not like you're gonna figure it out by standing around here thinking about it.
I guess that's true.
Shouldn't you be worried about Fuzzhead and the others?
Now we're heading to the church first. We gotta do
That's
some
not
stuff.
where you should be going right now.
Stop, I need to do side quest stuff first before I do anything. And see if there's any other side quests that just became open now that I have access to all the other spots here. Does not look like it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, would you be willing to answer a survey? Who, me? Or, what kind of survey is it? Are you just solution by Kanai Awards of subversion to Amaterasu Corporation? What? I could never answer that. It's too embarrassing. Embarrassing? You should only ask that sort of thing once you've gotten to know each other better.
Why?
Is that right?
Told you so.
She's worried her friends might see her talking to you and start spreading rumors.
Sure.
I really think so.
Yeah, that's right.
I really think so. But it probably wasn't easy for you to ask me, so I should give a proper answer. I'm sorry, I just don't feel that way about you right now.
What do you mean?
What kind of answer is that?
Aww.
You got shot down. I do have those feelings, but I'm too scared to be more open about it. So I'm sorry.
All right.
I see. Thanks for your help. I don't think I explained myself very well.
Yeah.
That makes 3 people. We should report back. Report back to the young man. I think they all said negative things, and that's what we want, right? I might make a save quickly beforehand, just be safe. And once I save, I can also see... Oh, shit.
Oh,
Master, stop.
Huh?
Huh? It's enough out of you. This is a clear act of rebellion against Amaterasu Corporation. I know full well what I'm doing, and I have no intention of stopping. Bastard.
You all right?
Are you alright? You're with him, are you?
come on.
What are you doing, Master? You'll get arrested.
Sure.
But... I don't know him. He has nothing to do with me.
Huh?
Huh? If you won't get hurt, then stay out of this. So you have nothing to do with this, so get out of here. How can he say that? You went and talked to people just like he asked.
No.
No, he's trying to protect me. Bring it on. I wonder how the weather in Kanai Ward tomorrow will be like.
That's it.
So a survey. Most people in Kanai Ward were delusioned then. Seems like sunshine. Sunshine, what a relief. Then it's still too early for me to call it quits. What kind of dumb crap are you spouting? It's going to rain all day today, tomorrow, and every day after that. You're coming with me. What a fool. There's no hope for him now that the Peacekeepers have him. So don't fall for denying Amaterasu.
But
Despite what those people were saying,
yeah,
I have a feeling we'll be back. He'll be back someday. I just know it. We'll have at least one more request to do in between, because there's a 10 and there's probably going to be another one as well. So, anyway, back over here, and we're going to pick up a couple of the things that we are missing. Where am I? Okay, so let's grab the one in the hotel since we're closest to that one. Yep, there it is. I didn't even notice it because I guess I didn't go up there. I was more so focused on the other. Okay. Takes care of that one. Actually, I think I'm only missing like 2 other ones. And then all the other ones are ones that I can't get until later in this chapter and such, so. I knew there was one by the books here. I just don't know why I never picked it up. Alright, now I gotta go to the station. Right there, I believe. Yep, there we are. Can't believe I missed that one. Okay, let's double check now. I know find the toys not until a later chapter. It's not until the next chapter. Okay. Lara going against the big guy. I can't grab that one until later in this chapter. Daisahiko, we can grab his next one in this chapter. We can grab both of his in this chapter. And all the other ones are later. Fubuki, I can grab her other 2 in later chapters. Or I can grab her next one later in this chapter, and the last one's in other chapters. And I think Vivia, I can grab the next 2 later in this chapter. All right, we are good. Let us go back to Kamasaki District. Alrighty, back down we go. All the craziness going on. Yeah, Vivia's is the one I definitely have to be careful with, because Vivia's, all of his are from, like, majority of his are chapter 3 here. While some of the other ones can be picked up from chapters 3 and 4, so. I mean, also, Daisojo. Or Desahiko. Desahiko has a couple.
It's terrible. The agency's completely blown to pieces. I thought I found a place I could call home.
I don't smell any corpses. I thought there'd be some around here.
Of course not! Everyone is still alive! Master detectives wouldn't die so easily.
You say that, but didn't they all die on the Amaterasu Express?
That's...
Huh?
Huh? Whoa, what the...
Oh, man!
That's great. Fuck.
Master!
Huh? Where am I?
You're finally awake! Well, I also just woke up. When you go to sleep, so do I. Because we're one and the same!
I remember I was suddenly thrown into a car and...
I think you let your guard down too much. How many times are you gonna let yourself get knocked unconscious?
I can't help it! This city is so... weird. Why does this keep happening to me?
Who would do such a thing to you? And for what reason?
Could it be the Peacekeepers?
Look around. It's so dirty here. If it's the Peacekeepers, they'd probably be sitting on reclining chairs with their feet up in a tidy room.
But if it isn't the Peacekeepers, then who? We can worry about it later. First, we have to get out of here.
I guess that's fair.
Where am I? Anyway, I'd better find a way out of here.
There's another one, Master!
There's a vent here, but it's too small to pass through.
I think I've seen these posters in Kamasaki District too. Just who's putting them up?
Aw.
Yeah, what kind of shammy? You want to grab people's attention, you gotta mix it up design-wise. You think these posters are for Shinigami? Oh yeah, I leveled up a couple of times. Let's actually do that, I suppose. Let's see. It requires 3 SP to acquire, and it costs 3 memory chips. 5, 6, 7. I have 7 memory chips and 7 that, so... I don't think I really need vitality. go.
It won't open. Seems like it's locked with a padlock or something from the outside. Why do they even want to imprison me? The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break, and there's no way out through the ceiling either.
Looks like you're stuck in here. No point feeling gloomy about it. Just enjoy it while you can. Woohoo! It's so fun! It's like we're frolicking through the sunlit grass in spring.
It's hopeless. We're completely stuck. It's just like everything in my life right now. I'm trapped with no way out.
Master looks so lonely right now. It's like he's given up on everything. Hey! Can I give you a back tattoo that says, "My life is over"?
Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for your antics right now.
What's got you so down anyway? It's not like you had anything to lose in the first place. Besides me, that is.
Aw, my life's been a mess ever since you started haunting me. Shinigami, what about those other detectives?
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other detectives in the past. They all gave up their memories, right? Were they able to achieve their goals using the power you gave them?
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday. Oh, but there is one detective I distinctly remember. He always liked to say this one thing.
Oh, what?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Is that number one?
Huh?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. He said that with such sparkling eyes that I laughed out loud. It still makes me laugh, as if a single detective could do that.
Imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Like the Watchmaker's son, or Kurumi. If those cases remained unsolved, would they have suffered the same fate? So you didn't answer me. What about that detective? Was he able to bring happiness to everyone?
I don't know. Besides, I don't remember much. But if you look at how the world is right now, isn't the answer obvious?
I guess. There's no way detectives could make people all over the world happy. Even in Kanai Ward alone, the number of unsolved mysteries keeps increasing. What can detectives even do? Detectives are useless. I'm useless. Huh?
Master, someone's coming!
Hi.
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
Well, don't we have quite the character here?
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Have you seen a child crying on a street corner? How about a kid wandering with no place to go? We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like that don't have to shed tears. That's right. We're the proud resistance against Amaterasu Corporation.
Resistance?
And I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi. Nice to meet you.
This reminds me. I've seen the flyers all over Kanai Ward.
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit as many people as possible. Though once we're finally caught by the Peacekeepers, we'll probably all hang.
Great. How come you didn't get a cool
What does the
introduction name like almost
resistance
everyone
want
else
with
did?
me?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more graceful way. But if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the Peacekeepers.
Why did you go to such lengths to see me?
Allow me to explain. Please, would you join us at our hideout? I want you to have a little chat with my friends.
I mean, okay.
Hideout?
Don't worry, they're all good guys. Come on, follow me.
Oh boy, okay.
Seems like I'm being dragged into even more trouble.
It doesn't look like you have a choice right now, anyway. At least he's the type of guy who's kind to a lost kid.
I'm not a kid. Is it really okay to follow? This is...
It's worn out sofa covered in dust.
Come on.
Absolutely filthy, aren't you, Master? Why direct that at me? Duaya District. Criminals and others on the run of the Peacekeepers occupy the abandoned buildings here, making the area fairly dangerous.
Oh my! It's already morning. The sun rose while you were fast asleep.
What is this place? The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Doya District?
In short, it's what you'd call the slums. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corp. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about the unending rain. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around here. This is the reality of Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward's reality.
Come on, our hideout is this way.
Still, I'll take care of all the new stuff later.
Our dream is to change Doya District scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the Peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back.
Why is it that I can
We
go
don't know when
faster
this
than
fight
you?
will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting. We were born and raised here, after all.
There is one thing here, but I don't know if we can get to it yet.
By the way, where are you from?
Some stuff happened, so I don't have a place to call home right now.
Oh, so you're like us then. Guess that kind of makes us buddies.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
Hey, good work being on the lookout. This is our hideout. Come on in.
The Resistance's hideout. It's a bit scary, but
There's no running away now.
Remember that has declared its opposition. The Amaterasu Corporation named this group's anti-establishment organization, but they're commonly called the Resistance. I guess we still got a taste of that with that first quest that we did today in this part.
All right, it's time for a revolution.
Hey! Don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
I lost again.
What is going on?
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up. I need to introduce someone to all of you.
Why is this?
Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm not... Oh, really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Oh, hey, it's that voice actor.
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Anyway, I want to recruit him to our resistance.
But the first guy is
Huh?
Derek Stevenson. Or,
Wait, this is
I can't remember his
much
name.
too
It's
sudden, and I'm
he's
not a master
Koichi
detective.
and
I know
Fuyuhiko.
I sprang this on you out of nowhere. But you know what? We're alike. We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes. That darkness is solitude.
Huh?
You're lost, with nowhere to go. Am I wrong? This can be your new home.
my new home?
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you don't even know their names. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable to the Resistance. But while they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they each have their own special abilities. They're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Uh-huh. Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
This place might actually be more depressing than that squalid dump of an agency.
There's that one. I think that's it for now.
Hi there, I'm Servan.
Servan.
You're Yuma from the World Detective Organization. I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know your enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
What's that?
got security camera footage set up all
Is that
around
what,
Kanai
one,
Ward.
is that what someone who's like falling around
I'm
is?
good
Are
at
they part of this
tinkering with
resistance?
machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices. So that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm Icardi.
Icardi?
To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right? Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you. They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Icardi. Tell him about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward. I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala. I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then, they called me the Safe Keeper. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family was arrested. Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed. Set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's
Wow.
terrible.
I would do anything
But oh
to
well.
destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki district. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu
sneeze.
is anything like
Yeah,
ours,
it's not come out, so I need it.
you should join us.
So, you're the new member. I'm Aruka. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Aruka.
Oh, hello. This one seems kinda quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so. You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before. On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present.
Sounds
On my 5th birthday,
lovely.
I got a 32. And on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Who?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger.
Bane,
to pull.
bane, bane. Pull my devil
Yuma,
trigger.
If you join us, would you do it with me?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger. I want you to be the target.
No, thank you.
Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
Yeah, no, you're crazy. I mean, your eyes say it already. Your eyes have a weird, yeah. Your eyes, pattern have a thing.
See, I told you women aren't what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Just said that one already.
Can you not look at me that way? You're acting like I'm some weirdo. Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a serious candidate for Olympic shooting. But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I had nowhere to go. I can't allow this. I will change Kanai Ward with my firearm skills. But to do that, I need to get better.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
Of course!
No, I think that's what I want to
Did
be
you
with.
have a chat with everyone already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. It wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. Now, I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on,
These guys might know something about Amaterasu and the
sure was
homunculus
a strange
stuff.
sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on.
Well,
It
maybe
was
not,
like
but
looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way. That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already
Yeah.
made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
I mean, I guess.
All right. To be honest, I still don't fully understand what's going on. But okay.
Great! I knew you had it in you. I was right to believe in you.
I think if I picked no, Shinigami would be like, we know that's not
Are
you.
you serious? You just signed up with the slum resistance. You're not fit for this kind of thing.
But I have nowhere to return to.
That's no reason to join the resistance. What about being a detective? You're just gonna quit?
I mean, am I really even a detective? I've just been acting the part while dealing with amnesia. In fact, maybe fighting alongside the resistance would be a better way for me to help the people of Kanai Ward.
Wow, you sure do attract trouble. This is exactly how you turn into such a masochist. If you quit your battle against mysteries, then we're through. What a shame. I kinda like being partners.
What happens if we break our contract anyway? Will my memories return? Or... Shinigami, did you hear me?
We broke up, so I have nothing to say to you.
What's with that flippant attitude? The whole reason I got dragged into this mess was because you haunted me.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to team up in the first place. You chose this path. If you decide to quit, that's on you. Either you pick me or them. Choose wisely.
Hey, what's wrong, Yuma? You got quiet.
He must be moved to tears because he now has people to call his own.
Seriously? He obviously doesn't look very happy.
I'm sorry. I have to
Oh,
decline.
I guess I'd have to say no anyway, so it didn't matter.
Huh? What?
I sympathize with your aspirations, and I really do want to join. But I can't quit being a detective.
That's what I thought. You just can't part with me, can ya? Do you know what that means? You're all mine! You're completely under my spell, Master!
Be quiet. I just thought it was wrong to quit being a detective this way.
I see. So you can't. In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
What?
Just kidding. I already knew you were gonna turn.
Okay.
Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective? Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yako isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job? In my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time, once things calm down.
I see. So that didn't work either.
I need to go now.
Please, wait.
Is she gonna shoot me with a gun?
We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just let you leave? Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us. If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never!
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey! If you're gonna fight, do it outside! Don't mess with my complex machines!
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
Please wait! Let's all take a deep breath.
So you want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it. Bring it on! I'll boom kill all of you!
Wait, hold your damn horses! If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? We should test it out.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. Let me talk with him man to man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi. It's fine by me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Oh boy.
Hey, Shachi.
Sachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs. I'll be there soon.
The roof. Got it.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
Hey, maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
This place.
I guess this is storage. A bunch of miscellaneous items are stored
what?
here. Not a single one's worth our attention. I'd probably get yelled if I just touch this stuff. Better leave it alone. Alright guys, holy crap. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. Let's check out the profiles of these guys. Alright, liked Resistance comrades, just like Amaterasu, Resistance leader, fishing. The leader of the Resistance looking to overthrow Amaterasu Corporation. His outstanding leadership skills and charisma draw people towards him. He believes the ruthless measures are necessary to defeat Amaterasu. Complex machinery, bullies, the Resistance, mechanical repair. A member of the Resistance looking to overthrow Amaterasu Corporation. Though short in stature and physically weak, his mechanical expertise puts the best Amaterasu engineers to shame. He completely loses himself in tinkering, though, forgetting to eat and sleep. Swimming, losing, swimming. April 15th. Wasn't there someone else with a birthday April 15th in this game? Member of Resistance looking to overthrow Amaterasu. He has the slim, muscular build of an excellent swimmer. He works as a carrier for the Resistance. He doesn't seem very interested in people, and for better or worse, doesn't involve himself with others. Antiques, Amaterasu, the Resistance, accounting. He's a former Amaterasu employee, fronting as an antique art dealer. Having lost his family in Amaterasu treachery, he harbors a bitter hatred for his former employer. He puts his accounting powers to good use by managing Resistance funds. Likes firearms, dislikes lip service, sniping. Despite her dour and gloomy exterior, she cares deeply for her comrades. Highly skilled with weapons and guns in particular, she's in charge of procuring arms for the Resistance. Yeah. But anyway, guys, like I said, that is going to do it for this part of Let's Play Raincoat. In the next part, guys, we will continue onward with everything going on. I might also do some, we'll probably listen to some of the gabs here as well. There's one actually at the riverbank that I can pick up. Hopefully I can get back there at some point. So I'm going to save right here. So thank you all so much for watching this video. And it's Fubuki. So Fubuki is going to be the one that follows us as soon as we meet up with them again. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what you think of the Resistance and learning about the power struggle within Amaterasu. That's very interesting. And that mask guy is interesting as well. A lot of interesting characters we just met in this short period of time, which was, a little under 2 hours or so. But yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG King Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.